Okay, change in quantity demanded versus change in demand. Let's see what we have. Well, a change in a quantity demanded is actually a change on the x-axis, whereas a change in demand overall actually shifts the entire curve. So just make sure you're aware and you're reading carefully. I just want to bring that to your attention as well. If it says a change in price, change in quantity, think about what it is. Because again, change in demand as a whole or supply as a whole is a shift in the whole curve. Whereas change in the quantity or the price is going to be just a shift based on either the x or y axis. So a change in price would cause a movement along the demand curve. Well, where's our equilibrium point, right? We're going to shift here. A change in demand overall from external influences would cause a movement along the demand curve. An increase in demand, as we've covered in previous lessons, is a rightward shift. A decrease in demand is a leftward shift. If the price increases or decreases, this will affect demand for sure, and quantity demanded will affect demand as well, and that will shift the curve. But understanding where the causality is coming from, where is the push coming from? Is it from one of the points, or is it from the curve overall? Well, we covered demand, and yep, I was hinting at we're going to cover supply as well. You can't have one without the other. All right, now a change in price would cause a movement along the supply curve, whereas a change in supply from external influences would cause an actual movement along the supply curve. Make sure you are memorizing that the supply curve is the one going from this point to this point. Demand is the other way here. All right, curves can be an actual curve or just a straight line. That's just, for our purposes, just a preference or just a look. Doesn't matter too much, right? We still refer to it as the curve. All right. So again, right, just plot it in your mind, or I mentioned use the finger technique where you put your two fingers together like an X and you move, one thinking about if we've got a rightward shift with that increased price. Because if we just say we have an overall change in supply, that's going to give us a different price and quantity. And if we have a change in price or quantity supplied, well, then that would cause a shift in the curve. And you see here, this again, just where is it coming from? Is it coming from one of these factors, or is it overall there's something happening? So we have to understand how it affects these 2 points. Why am I talking about this? Well, just for multiple choice questions, trying to understand, okay, where is the change coming from and what will it affect? Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.